Count Dracula sleeps in his coffin all day. When night is descending, he goes out to play. Puts on his tuxedo, dress shirt underneath. Then he pulls out his nail file and sharpens his teeth.
I hope you enjoyed that last little bunch of films we had there, and we're going to press on here with everything you always wanted to know about vampires. And of course, vampires have been around for Oh, this is grand. I didn't realize we were going to have a visitor direct from Hollywood here. Oh, see there, you see there. I'm very calm. If a vampire gets into your bedroom, don't run for the tennis racket. Just close the door and hope he lands right here. We'll wait here. I'll just make believe, you know, he's trying to make a landing here. You know about the air traffic controllers. Well, there are bat controllers too, and they've been cut back. Oh, see there? All right, I'll give him a better. Here, there you go, right there, right there, old boy. Oh, get right. There you go. I think he needs a little help. There, look at that, look at that. See, he's zeroed right in there. That's a good boy. It may be a girl, I don't know. Is this a girl? It's a girl. Everything you wanted to know about vampires. Dracula. Never thought it would happen, but it's happening. And I'll get out of here if you give me just a second here. There we are. That was pretty neat, wasn't it? Now, I've got some instructions here and some bananas. We have a visitor this evening. Mighty Joe Young's youngest son is here, Junior. His oldest son, actually. He only had one, but it just happens that he's the oldest son. And got a lot of instructions here. Also a sock that needs to be hung up. And I'll just lay everything down here and get to it. Now, there are instructions. The first thing you need, of course, is glasses. And Joe has been practicing, he's been practicing this for 10 or 15 minutes. And he's going to swing through here. This is the mighty Joe Young, Jr. And hand me the glasses. I got them. See that? Isn't that great? Joe, you're all right. Joe, got something for you. Here, Joe. Here, Joe. Here, Joe. Here, Joe. Here goes Joe. Okay, Joe. Here you go. Whoa. Here you go, Joe. Watch this. You missed it. There you go. Joe. There, Joe. Joe. Come on. Here, Joe. Through the leg, Joe. There you go. Very good. One more. He's great. He's great. He'll be here all evening. He wants to see this film, and he wants to be a movie star himself, actually. Joe, I've got your glasses here. Come on over here. Here. Here, boy. Here, boy. Here, I'll put your glasses on. You all need these glasses. I assume you all have color TVs. Otherwise, there you go, Joe. There's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah. You ought to have one of these around the house. He's wonderful. He really is. And when he goes out in the street, he takes his broom along with him and does, Oh, you want a banana? Wait a minute. Here you go, Joe. Sit down. We'll peel a banana together. This is how we get along. We have a lot of togetherness here. Now, I'm going to read some instructions. Of course, you need the TV to get this thing, get it good tonight, you know, and this afternoon, whatever day of the world it is you're seeing this film. And in Hawaii, I don't know, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning for all I know. Well, you have an automatic, don't get, here's your banana. I'll peel it there you go. I gave you a start. There you are, Joe. He doesn't say much. There's a reason for that. Now, if you have auto color lock or auto color tuning, switch to manual or off position. I'm being serious now. These are instructions. And you want to have the best possible reception, of course, for your TV, so get your rabbit ears right or whatever, or pay your bill to the cable company so you get a good picture. Get the best possible picture you can get, all right?
Will you enter and sign in, please? Right there. Mr. X, how are you? Nice to see you. Panel. Very quickly, there's a reason, obviously, why we describe our guest as Mr. X. We'll just leave it with that and get on to the next task we have, which is let our theater audience and the folks at home know exactly what your line is, then we'll give the panel a shot at it. All right, panel. Mr. X's salary deals in a service And we're very short of time, and Bennett, sir, if you start things off.
Mr. X, if you would sign your proper name on that blackboard, would we recognize it?
Yes, sir, yes.
Would we have recognized it because we had seen it in the paper recently?
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Might it have been on the front page?
No.
One down and 9 to go, Miss Francis.
Well, since I not only recognize this gentleman, but I know about his wife, I'm going to disqualify myself.
Mr. Bishop.
I also... Well, I do, John,
Yeah?
well, I hope I'm not divulging anything, but he's a big, big favorite of my son's. So,
Oh, wonderful. That's true. There's 2 disqualifications, Miss Kilgallen.
Well, Mr. X is still a mystery to me. Are you in the entertainment world?
Yes.
Are you a performer?
Yeah?
Do you perform on a musical instrument?
No, no.
2 down and 8 to go, Mr. Sir.
Max, do you do some children's show on television?
I think so. I'm going to, with 2 of you disqualified, actually, Bennett and Dorothy will know in a minute. His name is Zohn Zacherle.
Oh.
And he is the host of a TV horror movie program. And this was, as you all have guessed, this was our little Halloween stunt. You see, tonight is Halloween. It's really celebrated tomorrow. But we work together, and this is a gentleman who has a fine feeling for young
John,
people.
may I say,
and they come
my
to him.
son John has a Kennedy button on this side and a Zacherle button on that side.
Well, John, I wish we'd had a little more time. As a matter of fact, I'm glad we didn't have any more time with 2 of the panel disqualifying. But it's great to have had you with us and watch my line and make a happy Halloween for everybody tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Whatever you are out there.
Good night. And now, until next week, nice to have had you with us once again, Joey. Hope it'll
Thank
be
you. It's been
very soon we see you again. Good
Thank
night,
you,
Miss
John.
Arlene.
Good night, John. Good night, Joey, dear.
good night, Arlene.
Happy
Good night.
Philadelphia.
Thank you. Good night, Dorothy.
And happy Cocoa opening next week.
Oh, thank you.
Don't you flip that wig, Dorothy. Good night, John.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being with us and watch my line.
What's my line?
Hello, it's me, Stella. Do you know this face? Do you know this voice?
A dinner was served for 3 at Dracula's house by the sea.
Ooh.
The hors d'oeuvres were fine, but I choked on my wine when I learned that the main course was me.
Oh, yes, that's right. It's Roland, Philadelphia's first horror movie host, and he's my special guest, and we're presenting the scarifying double feature Witching Time and Silent Scream next on Saturday Night Dead. Ooh, it's so much fun having you here. Oh.
The werewolves are very restless this evening. I just found some of my favorite toys here. I'd forgotten I had these dear things. The puppet people, the alligator people. I love alligator people. There's several that live right beyond here in the swamps. Speaking of alligator people, I thought you'd like this. I know these toys are very, very, very popular these days with all the little children, the little monsters that you have at home there. And this, of course, is in honor of the alligator people. But it's not your normal thing, you know. I love it. I love it. Go, 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 go. Hey. I know that, yes, my dear, yes, I woke her up. I woke up the dear girl. If you're thinking of taking someone on in life, married or otherwise, or just hanging out, or in my case, hanging in with this, she's in the casket here, and I will show it to you. Well, I won't show it to you, but my dear, yes. I can understand that language. I know it's difficult for you people, but if you watch the science and nature films on TV, you hear that kind of, listen, my dear. Yes, you'll notice that she's one of the ones that used to swing in the trees. Well, I'll get to you later, my dear. Well, more great. Let's see. Oh, here's a cute little. I know you love this. Now, I don't want you to be offended by this because I'm rather fond of this creature myself. But you know, go, boy. He loves it. He loves it. I like terrestrial things, especially if they're extra. That makes it much more exciting. We've got more great little things for you to. They put more dust on here. That was very exciting, wasn't it? I wonder if I aimed that at a candle, we'd all blow up here. Aliens and robots, of course, is the next thing we're going to show you here, portions of. And the famous old Santa Claus conquers the Martians. Remember that? and it killed us from space. Peter Graves, out in space. Where he belongs, actually. Here's to you, Peter. Igor! Roll, Igor! Well, you gotta catch it one of these times. Come on, my boy. Confounded.
Oh, that must be Roland now. Come in.
Oh.
Roland, you look malignant. Oh,
my dear
Roland.
Stella, ghoul of my dreams.
Oh.
You look lovely, my dear.
Oh, thank you so much. Get up, stop that. So how was your flight from Transylvania?
Oh, it was a fine flight, my dear. You know I love traveling the old red eye.
Oh, Roland, let me be the first to congratulate you on your award, your Batty Award for Best Horror Movie
Thank
Host.
you, my dear, and I you.
Oh, thank you. Yes. All right, all right. Roland, I'd like to introduce you to my butler, Hives. Hives, this is Roland.
Yes.
Oh, he likes you a lot
That
there.
reminds me, my butler should have been here by now. I sent him ahead.
Oh, you sent him ahead? Well, how come you got here first?
Oh, no, I sent him ahead. That's our signal that we're about to travel, you know.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, here he comes now.
Come in.
Oh, Gory, my boy, you finally got here. Stella, this is Gory, Gory Park, my butler.
Gory Park. I think I like the book better. Oh, stop.
Daddy boy!
Oh, I see these two know each other. Very nice.
Oh, that's dancing. Isn't that
Isn't that
grand?
cute? I think we better start tonight's movie, The Witching Time.
May I have this dance, my dear?
Oh, certainly. Here, let me put this down over here.
Come with me to Transylvania. You like it there?
Oh, this is going to be such a fun night.
My wife here has obviously been fooling around in my absence here. Fond of dried fish and old bones. This was an old friend of ours who passed on some time ago. And she kept his leg as a memorial. She's always fond of his leg, as I remember. And this, I hope this isn't, I'm not, well, I'll ask her. Well, I think I'll move this. We're going to have a grand time this evening. Ooh, spider there, big fella. Look at that. Grand old boy. Look, go there. I love them. I love all little creatures, especially the ones that wiggle and sneak their way across the world's surface here. I'm going to open up the old girl here. We're going to have a grand time tonight. We're going to show an old film. And, of course, yes, my dear, I'm getting to you, my dear. Got a present for you, a nice new one. And we're going to show you how to grow hair like a werewolf and tell you how to make the antidote in case the hair gets out of hand, you know. There we are. My dear. Jesus, what is that, my dear? What have you got here? Look at that. That was a healthy Purdue chicken or some chicken years ago. She sucked that one dry, you see. Nothing left of that, my dear. Must be hungry, hey? We're going to have a grand evening here. We're going to have a steak and spider soup. You've got the spiders, and I've got a brand new steak. I brought it from out of town just for you, my dear. She loves this most of everything. She'd rather have this than the films, you know. Really. She's fond of steaks and commercials. We've got them both for you tonight. Here you go, my dear. Oh, hold still. Don't move around so. Here we go.
Well, I'm not doing it again. No way. There's absolutely no way. Call my agent. I'll be in the trailer.
This is ZTV, starring Zacherley and his good friend Doc. Tonight, Zach's guests are Brian James from Horror Show, and master of gore special effects artist Tom Savini, plus the Toxic Avenger. And featuring this week's freak preview clips, Batman and Ghostbusters 2. So stick around. Zach will be back with more ZTV right after this.
You spend about $35, $40 for these babies. Okay, here we go. Isn't this delightful? Is that our production room screaming for us back there, too? This is kind of what happens to you if you spend excessive amounts of time in the tanning beds around town. Folks, don't do this and pay very close attention, if you would, to the nose here. Won't you love this coming up to your door tonight? And you can pick it up here at Forbidden Planet. Some of the other masks that are available here. Again, you're spending about $45, $50 for something like this, but no price will bring you a face like this one right here. Zacherle, the infamous man of the night, the man who brought us late-night movies for years upon years here in New York City. And tonight he will be bringing us radio, WCBS-FM, the Halloween show. And I'm having a great time trying to talk through this. The mask is stuck in my eye here. Okay, there we go.
Come over here.
A little bit better. Come here. See, that's why you want this. Wives will love this. You can lead your husband around by the nose all the time here. What do you have in store for us tonight?
Well, we'll do things like the Cucaracha that ate Cincinnati, all those great old songs, you know, from the 50s. And Come With Me to Transylvania. And I'm overdrawn at the blood bank, and I put the bite on you. You'll love it, my boy.
How long has the show been on? How long have you been doing Halloween?
Many years. On the radio. And, of course, years ago on the TV, old folks have to remember. Now, what are you going to go as tonight, by the way?
I don't know. I may try. I was working on the stockbroker routine last week. I may go with that. How's my hair right now? I got chewed out for wearing this too long by our crew back at the station saying, enough, Larry, the nose. It's got to go right now.
Well, a good friend of mine out in Long Island is getting all ready. She's going to go as a Madonna in the bathtub. You've seen those things on the front lawns of a lot of people's houses. She's working on the bathtub right now, and it's going to be a grand, grand sight, I'm sure. It won't be a real bathtub, but then as Senator Benson said, she's no Madonna.
You missed the TV?
Oh, yes, sure. Always do, always do. This is grand, isn't it? Don't you like getting up this early in the morning? You love it,
it's one of the highlights of the day, and that's why we have a coffee sponsor now, too, because we were the primary users of it. I think when the show went on the air, Maxwell House stock went up quite well.
Yes, I can believe it. Well, you know, this place here, I just love this. I had a friend who hung one of these rubber chickens out the window. I see they're up to $8 now. That's almost the cost of a fresh chicken in the market.
No, a fresh chicken actually will cost less than that. So you might as well go back to the fresh chicken. Again, I'm running out of time here, Zacherle, but tonight at what time on WC?
6 to 9 on CBS-FM. And we'll see you all there, whatever you are.
And that's your greeting, Robin Carter. Back.
Well. I know. Oh, incidentally, this is my operating glove. It comes in very handy to have an extra. This little thumb here comes in handy, and I can just, help pick things up. It's not terribly sanitary, but it does the job, You want to do your ear while you're making gestures, you can do that. And, of course, if you want to just go to your neighbor like that, you can go that way. So that's neither here nor there, but I thought I'd mention that. I didn't want to frighten you any of it. What I'm going to do here now is... I've got to work on the amoeba here and squeeze some of it out. Wait a minute here. This thing keeps popping up. Get out of the way there. And we'll just get to work on it, that's all. There's no point in fooling around here. Those of you who have never seen an amoeba before, you youngsters, I feel sorry for you. You should have been taught all about this in high school. You should know about this stuff. High school's where they should teach this stuff. Probably grammar school. Wouldn't be a bad idea, to tell the truth. This amoeba here, I have to hypnotize it because even though it's insensitive to pain, it makes everyone feel better if they know it's asleep when I open it up, So we just stroke it a bit here, get it soothed down, This is the same technique they use when they're trying to get you to quit smoking, Say, don't smoke anymore, then like that. See there? See now, it won't. Oh, dear. I got amoeba all over me here. Well. Head for the laundromat on the way home tonight. That's what I'll do. Wait a minute here. I can't even open my tools here. What is this one? Found the tools. There we are. Now we go. I'm not inept. I'm just out of practice, that's all. I will just tear it open here. You see, I got a good grip here. Wait a minute. We'll do this right. We'll do it right. All you medical students there used to send me dead cat cadavers. I hope you're watching tonight because this... all right. I think that's the wife doing that. I don't... Yes. This thing is totally insensitive here to pain. There you see, it's coming out now. Now, what I'll do, of course, is to... I'll just get to squeeze a little bit of this out here. And then we'll catch that and we'll make the great Luckaroo highball. Luckaroo highball is very famous down in the New Orleans area, down in the swamps, you know, where all the Cajuns live, where this tonight's film is spilling on the floor. I gotta watch that. Might leak right through the old concrete, you know. Well, wait, my dear, very exhausting being a medical man, and I can't rush into these things. Just a minute here. I want to see if this is looks all right. Well, it's not as good. That's another reason it's good to have an extra thumb. Oh. Makes the heart beat faster. I hope I don't grow any hair here. I didn't really swallow any. If you swallow too much of that, you'll get hairy in a minute. All right, my dear, just a moment here. Like I say, it's very exhausting, and while you people are watching this high-paced flick here, I'm going to make up a little time here with the old lady, if you don't mind. Move over, my dear. I'm going to come in there. Yes, all right, you just hold my hand. Whoa, now, wait, whoa, my dear. Good morning. Zacherle here. Well, so you survived Friday the 13th, eh? So you're not superstitious, eh? Huh? Walk on the ladders, black cats, kick them, you know, bother about those cats. Oh, listen here. Did you know that the English people used to have 13 steps on the gallows whenever they executed somebody? Used to invite everybody to come and see it, too. That was great fun. Of course, our flag has 13 stripes, you know, our flag. I'm a member here of the United States of America, as well as having come from Transylvania. Zacherle is the name here, of course. And we're here for this strange hour of a strip. Well, that's all right. Listen, if you happen to be living on the 13th floor or staying alone in a hotel with room number 913, look out. I know it was yesterday, but just the same, look out. Some buildings don't even have a 13th floor, you know. Those of you watching in Long Island. Long Island. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I love Long Island. I love it. Should be aware that Channel 67, when you add it together, you know, 6 and 7, 13. Have you, can you figure that out? Well, the next hour we'll visit some old friends here, some of the dearly departed, I should say. This is a show that just reeks with bad taste, so we're going to dig into the cemeteries for all the old rock and roll stars who are no longer willing with us. Hey. Well, let's get going here with the mighty J. Giles Band and Friday night on Friday the 13th here at U68. Isn't that lovely, my dear? Huh? Wake up. Watch, you want to learn how to be an actor, you gotta pay attention there. I hope you're all enjoying this 3D experience here. It really gets you turned on, doesn't it, eh? And I hope you remember all the instructions and so on, and we told you. Yes, my dear. Joe, Junior, this is my wife. Mrs. H. Yeah. Yes. Don't get. Now, keep your hands to yourself. My girl. Your girl in the tree. You have a girl? Listen, before the night's over, I'll make you a nice lady gorilla, all right? That's a promise. You know I can do it. I'll do it. Well, it's time now to get on with things, and we're going to show some of my wife's favorite kind of movies, little one-minute movies. They're all one-dimensional, and she loves these things. She's a real homemaker. Hold on to your seats here. This is very scary. When the wind howls in the east, like the cry of the beast, and there's no place to hide, fans of those Hollywood horrors travel far and wide. As All Hallows' Eve draws near, they come to quench their fear. Count Dracula spreads his wings to fly high over the brooding autumn sky, and the Black Lagoon creature arises to give us a terrifying feature. The Phantom fiendishly plays his violin for all those children of the night by the eerie glow of the moonlight, while Zenobia, the gypsy witch, brews her cauldron of fright. The jack-o'-lanterns stare with a sinister grin as candles flicker within. Skeletons shake their bones as we hear blood-curdling groans. That's you, my dear. Goblins and ghouls of all ages wait their turn at last, as they have for many years in the past. They come to meet those icons of Karloff, Lugosi, Cheney, and Price, and all their villainous characters, which were far from nice. A New England tradition for Halloween thrills, as the full moon rises over the witch's dungeon of chills. How about that, eh? That the short versions of these films are much more instructive than watching the whole damn thing. I like to use dirty words once in a while. Well, I'm trying to, I found something here. It's like, I know you people get upset when you have to clean out a closet. I've got to clean out a whole dungeon here and move on. And I found, look at this, Dracula's old ledger here. And I've got some great stuff here that I also found somewhere where I've got of his, from all his whole movies, you know. And we have all kinds of things here. You know what, don't you love those little preview things? Tells you the whole movie in a minute and a half. Oh my, this is, that's too personal. I don't want anybody to see that. I'll keep that here. I wouldn't want the old boy's reputation to be ruined by when I publish these, this diary here of old Jack. Well, we've got somewhere here. Wait just a minute here. Yeah, I think it's, here it is, here. Yeah, wait, let me see here. This is it. This is more or less Dracula's home movies. Bela, you remember Bela? Bela. Here we go, roll it, here you go. Oh, wow, pretty good, huh? Huh, you learning anything? Yeah, that's monkey talk for all boy. All right, we're going to, every, no matter whether it's 3D or what it is, you got to have snacks when you're watching TV, and we're about to make a little famous Zachary Daiquiri here, and old Joe's going to help me. Joe, the process is to squeeze, you know, you the blender. Me to cook, you the blender, all right? Okay, there you go. Now, in the, yeah, oh, that's good, all right. Here, I'll feed them to you. Here, you take this, here's another one here. I'll put one in your mouth, and you can hold on to it there, and here's one you can work on, all right? There you go, boy. Well, you take a lot of bananas, and you get them ready, get them ready. If you got a blender, that's something else, but it's much more fun if you got a monkey around the house. I'm not talking about the person you married and you refer to as a monkey. Have another. You got another one there? All right. Yeah. Come on, hold on, Joe. You can do it. I know you can do it. Here, now, we always put a little vegetables in there, too, because this has to be a... Here, try this. Very good, there you go. Attaboy, Joe. Oh, you're going to be a great actor, I can tell. Yeah, great. Here's some cheese. Put some of that in. No, wait, don't drink it yet. Wait a minute. You're rushing. More bananas, Joe. Come on, I'll squeeze one, too. Attaboy. Now, we got to mix it up. Where's the mixer? Here. There you go. Don't get sloppy. Here you are, right here. There you go, boy. Attaboy. Here's some pimento in there. Little old lettuce. More pimento, more cheese, lettuce. Let's put it all in there. There you go, boy. Now, this stuff ferments in a matter of moments. And because it ferments so quickly, if I would, taste it right now, I would look like I was doing some heavy drugs or something, and we don't want any of that, Joe, what are you doing here? Joe, wait a minute, Joe. Wait, I don't want you to see this. Go back, go. Joe, hold it, Joe. No, Joe, no. Stay out of I don't want you. Show something else. No, Joe. This was written by Miss Anne Roland Embers up there in the Roxborough somewhere, I recall. Hope she's still around here. Through the nauseous night I'll soar. I'll wade through pools of rancid gore. I'll slide through clumps where maggots squirm. I'll skin dive where piranhas churn. I'll tread the reeking, oozing swamp. Through corpse-filled quicksand beds I'll stomp. Through vampires' nests I'll wend my way. Where werewolves dwell I'll spend a day. I'll lift your coffin lid, my dear. My nose will tell me you're still here. I'll realize my lifelong dream to wish you happy Halloween. Well, good night, whatever you are. Oops, now, let go, my dear. Let go. Good night, whatever you are.